Hello and welcome again to Rainy Day Crafting. If you saw my last video, which had the plane and suitcase travel one for mail, I thought you know what, that twigged me, which often it does, to make my next card. Now this was where my suitcase and that was, and this is how I keep them. And this was the, oh, I already took it out earlier. This was the one I've never used, so I've only just broke that off. But I shall probably keep them together, but always be careful because they're sharp. But as a tip, if you want to lose the little bits, all you need is a pair of these. You can buy these in quite cheap stores. And then you just clip them, twist them off and keep them. But something like this, rather than lose all the bits, I'd keep them together. I mean, I've only just this minute. This is the first time I've used this one, actually. Took them off, but just for easiness I should keep them together because there's some seriously small little parts to lose, aren't they? So, but these brilliant little pair, you know, just then bin the bits, obviously make sure they dispose of them sensibly, purely because you don't want to catch them on your feet later on. The card I'm going to do again is quite a quickie card. I say this could be a male card, but obviously it can be a female card, whatever. But I do generally want to maybe make this a little bit more of my male card. So this is only one of those sort of standard size cards. I don't know what that is, an A5? I think it might be an A5. So just for, again, for easiness, I've already cut this out earlier. That, funny enough, surprised me. My small little die, I thought, when I tried that, I thought, is that going to go through there and cut properly? And it did. So that actually went through my small little die, die cutter. So I've done that, and I've got all the little bits here to lose. And I cut just a strip of my scrap. Sorry, it's so bright. And look at that zip. That is really impressive, isn't it? So now, like I say, putting this card together is going to be quite a quickie. I was initially going to do some blending and just do one of my blues that sort of matched that. But then I thought, you know, there was a piece of this left. But I didn't want it to be this whole size of the card either. So let's just put them out of the way so we know what we're doing. Because I did think, oh, am I capable of cutting it so it looked like maybe a sort of denim trousers, maybe? And I weren't sure if I'm any good at that, actually, if I'm honest. But I didn't want it to be sort of the whole size of the card either. So I don't know whether there's too much top and bottom there, as to whether I need to maybe cut a little bit more off the side so it's sitting more in the card. Now, if you're really arty, maybe just see if they can line this up nicely so it's nice and, let's do it through. I always take a bit more off, but you can't put it back, can you? And this is where I'm thinking it's not necessarily that straight. So I put that there and that onto there. I want to keep that. Okay, just turn it around. So I'm putting it in the right place for you can see. Just so it's as squared off as it possibly can. Like I said, I didn't really want. Oh, could probably use that. Might do. Yeah, that's okay. That's sort of more in the middle. Yeah, so that'll do nicely. I'm going to use this again for quickness. These are good. And I had it on my shelf, and I think I must have forgot. I got it out the other day, and I thought, oh yeah, I forgot how good it is. So again, line it up on your card where you want it. Like I say, it's given it quite a big border, but that doesn't matter. Nice and sort of centrally, I think we're all right. Nice smooth down. Now this one, I'm going to put on there. I think I might put it there. You'll see what I'm going to do in a minute. I hope I'm going to be able to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise that up so that's a little bit raised on there, but I'm not sure if I need to stick that on first and raise that up. Really effective, isn't it? So you'll see in a minute why I'm saying this. It might be I need to stick that on there first. So let's put a bit of glue there. It might be better to do it this way. Oh, I changed my glue and my glue bottles. For some reason, my glue had gone a bit thick. So in my wisdom, I put a bit of water in it. Well, that made it really weird. So no good. So I had to wash them all out and start again. it's fine. Again, and I've often told you this, but put something weighty on it. See, can you see that's already coming up? But because it's got the glue on there, that will weight that down. I always think when I'm doing gluing, you know, unless you've got to make the card and give it, you know, give it the next hour or two, I like to make the card, leave something like this on, say, overnight. Yeah. So now with this, what I was going to do, I think I'm going to raise it. Let's just leave that on there. I want to raise it off. Ah, you see, that's now going to not do what I want in a way. No, oh, I don't know. I don't want that to stick necessarily too much to start with. I mean, I suppose I could have put that on the actual edge of that, really, I suppose. So I'm chatting away to myself as if you're all going to listen, if you're all going to answer me. I'll tell you why, because I want to put something in there, in the pocket. So let's raise that up, and hopefully I haven't mucked it up. Worst case scenario, I have to take that off and re-stick it. So, where's my red? Oh, do you know I do that? It's right beside me. And again, another bit there. This stuff I get out of the cheap stores. I think it's designed for decorating actually, but as far as I'm concerned, it's absolutely brilliant for this. Interestingly, what I'm planning to do now, I don't know if I was going to do it. Because if I stick that down, I wanted to put a card in there or a note. Oh well. Maybe I need to put that more there. Maybe. See, now to take this off. Oh, it might ruin the card. It might not, because it's pretty. No, that'd be good. So I'm just going to raise it up. See, this is where we sometimes you sort of tweak things as you go along. So this is going to be down here a bit more, which is absolutely fine. So that raise that up so it looks like it's off the card. And then my thought, let's just put maybe the sentiment. Let's pop these on here. I don't know what they mean actually. There's a couple of studs there which we can put on there, which probably look quite good on. It's just a bit of glue. You see me, my tongue's hanging out as I'm fiddling with this. On there, these are fiddly. A little bit of glue on the back. This card I just come across, I keep a load of I don't know if that's meant to be like a design, you know, like a design label, but let's put it on as if it is. Bit of glue around there. And I would say, let's make it less busy. Let's just put it onto there. But like I say, this is where I would be popping something else on there. Now, what am I doing for my sentiment? Let's have a look. Something simple, I think. I don't want to sort of take away from the card, really. Celebrate your card in style, maybe. Do you know what? Maybe that would just go literally at the top there. Yeah. Obviously, you can put any sentiment in your day. It's your happy day. Maybe that's quite sweet. You know, I'm going to have that there, hanging off there, I think. So I could put it on a piece of this as well and pop it maybe there. Actually, I think, yep. See, I'm really thinking as I go along. Yep, one of these sticky things will do a treat. Too much. Seeing that bit was spare. That's quite central there. There, there. Maybe just at the bottom there. Now I think I want to stick it standing out just a little bit. So sticky back. I like this stuff because this is nice and easy to use too. Yeah, I'm going to have it so it's on the end there. It stands up a little bit, which is great. Now, all I wanted to do here was, I'm a psychic as well, so I'm just trying to find a card. Typically, let me just make sure I move that. Oops. That would fit in there, wouldn't it? As a gift. Or you could literally put a note in there, maybe, in the pocket. Maybe it then go, let's just do that. So you probably would have to then probably stick that down. I have to then do it like that. So, yeah, I probably have to hold that down, stick that down. But I'd probably stick that down and weight it. Anyway, what do you think? Quite a nice card for a teenager, maybe, male, female, whatever you like. Yeah, so can you see, as soon as I let go, that pings up. So I'd stick that down with some good glue and then tuck that in there. Or if you put, I think I've got another thing, gift card or something, you know, you can have a store card that's loaded into the pocket. Okay, so till the next time, hope you like it. Thank you very much. If you feel like joining me, so you don't miss any of my videos, which I do tend to release on a Wednesday and a Sunday, click that subscribe button. Thank you very much. Take care. Thank you very, very much for watching. Cheers then. Bye.